Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, I think we're just gonna go ahead and put an end to the King's Madness, as the game is recommending we do. And what I mean by that is I think we're just gonna go up to Luis's little sky castle and start making our way toward him. Now, my allergies have begun making their way toward me. Toward my brain, it feels like they are crawling deep into my mind, into my skull. So if I sound coughy and snotty, it's because I am. Don't let me get to screaming. I always say this, do not let me get to screaming. I will tear this sexy little throat up, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm sorry if you catch me wiping snot out of my nose, clearing my throat. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. How does a young man get to Luis? He's on the skybound avatar, a royal palace of unparalleled splendor. Alas, Luis has made some drastic changes to it. Now, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pursue peril. And I don't think we're gonna clear this tonight. But I think we're gonna get it started. And by tonight, I do mean it is 10:39 in the AM on a Sunday. It's today. How you guys doing though? I'm having a grand old time. I'm really not. These allergies are kicking my butt. And it's because it's rainy and the tree moss or whatever. And I have to keep my windows open because it's hot because I air. Oh, don't even get me started, actually. Don't even. And there's holes in my house, so even if the windows were shut. Oh! Okay. We've got to just do this, though. They're not too bad. I took something and they're doing okay now, but I woke up, felt like death. There he is.
How disappointing.
God, he's so pretty. For what reason is he so pretty?
The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. O King, I can see why you felt such hopelessness. The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours, simply their nature.
Let us not forget that we learned that he is Elden like I am. He's an Elda. And I fear we share some backstory. I don't know what it is, I just fear we're gonna find some weird connection, him and I, to each other.
Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
The skybound avatar. Taking on the face of His Majesty, the royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The gauntlet
Is Zorba still alive?
At last, marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
I don't think we've ever killed Zorba. I think he always runs away from us. Am I gonna have to fight Zorba up in this piece? I would like that, actually. He's beautiful and sassy.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
Yuva's short. Ice Mate's little walk with his little feet. Oh, it's looking treacherous.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside. This place is swarming with magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people. And by extension, of the entire country.
Luis would call it righteous. But in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad. We've got to pin down its source.
What are we getting into at this place? I'm sure it's gonna... what the hell is hanging off of me? What the hell are these hanging off of me? What the hell? What are these? Why do I have like a blue trail when I walk? Do y'all know what this is? Oh, is that more? Yeah. This door looks kind of like the mask of that last big human we fought, the one that was riding on the Dracodios. You know, that man with like the red limbs? This kind of looked like his mask. Front parlor. Parlor makes it sound fun. Let's go. Something's got to be done about this bloody something. Bloody mess. You all ready to enter the royal palace? I'm hoping we don't have to read much today. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of gameplay and then spoken scenes, okay? Hoping and praying. And my throat's going to get a little bit of a rest. If you catch me not talking as much, let a man rest. But you know damn well I'm not going to shut the hell up. I never do. Let's go.
Take care.
I sense danger. Something overflows with it. We must watch our step as we press forward. What are these things hanging off of me? The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past. There's no telling what's going on in here. Let's be ready for anything. Now oh God. The fish with the legs, do I love them? Yes. Do I love to see them? No. I love to look at them, but I don't love to see them. You know, oh, speaking of looking at, oh my God, y'all. I got me up in the mail. I pre-ordered this months ago and it finally came in. Metaphor ReFantazio little guide thing. Now, I flipped through it lightly. I couldn't flip through it heavily because though I'm near the end of the game, I'm sure there is still plenty to be spoiled and I did not want to spoil myself. But look at it. It's not like an art book. I would love an art book though. It's like a proper guide. Like it has all the maps, all the information. And then what surprised me, it's not just like telling me about the locations and then I do with that what I would like to. There's like steps. Like it'll be like, you'll need to stall for just a little bit longer, making it a great time to earn some of the tolerance you need for the next event with Maria. Like it really walks you through some shit. So that's cool. And oh, if we get stuck up in this piece, we won't, because y'all know I don't be Googling things. But if we do, anytime I would consult a Google, we're gonna go paper style, Opa paper style. So that'll be fun because I don't know how to use books. So I know how to read a book. I don't know how to use a book as like reference material. It'll be fun. I'm hurting my throat already. Got a little bit too excited with that one. Okay. Now I'm liking these topiary kind of formations. I'm not really going to be like paying too much attention to the map because like we just want to explore what we're going to explore. Also, I can grind in here. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll make our way to Luis, but also we could do some grinding. Songs bank teeth. I've gotten so used to the teeth being my friends, I'm sure these ones are not friendly. What do I hear that sounds wet? Probably this man. Don't you fight me. What is... Oh, what the hell archetype am I using? That's what's on my hands. Oh, I'm a martial artist. Ah, yes. If you'll look, I have mastered every archetype with my main character. Very proud of myself. Don't know what the use is for me, like other than like I can now inherit all those moves. But... I want to change this out for something else, but I don't know what. Just that for now, but we might change that before our final battle with Louis. Is it a hard fight, the Louis fight? Oh my god, they're after me! I've never really seen them come running at me like that. Well, look at this. Oh, when the teeth go marching in. Oh my god, they're cute though. Oh, when the teeth go marching in. Oh, how I'd love to still have all my teeth. My teeth marched out. My teeth are protesting. They're out in the streets, not in my mouth, protesting living in these terrible conditions. Now, I know those gargoyles are going to come to life. I'm no fool. I am not wet behind the ears.
This should prove useful.
Should I break the... Nah, it's a beautiful vase. Do y'all say vase or vase? I have to stop speaking unnecessarily. You alive? They should just all be alive. Why not? What the hell is that? Teeth! I'm so happy this place is like... What's the word? Festered with teeth? That is... Not infected, infested. I'm just glad it's full of teeth. Oh, man.
This is amazing.
Fortune smiles upon us.
I got me some sealed gauntlets, mysterious gauntlets that are said to have a raging demigod sealed within them. Be careful with those. Can be purified at a church. You think I'm gonna leave here and go to a church? You lost your damn mind. I'm not wasting that time. I'm not buying you all that mess. Now this is beautiful. Can I topple it? I bet he committed crimes against the people. I love destroying statues. I love destroying history. You alive? Nah.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
One time, I heard that it's called your taint. You know your taint, your grundle, your, what's the actual word for that thing? I know what the actual word is, but I can't think of it. I do still have a blue trail behind me when I walk, though. What is that all about? Is it my... I don't know. And I was told, I was informed, you know, it's called taint because it taints your butthole. And it taints your pussy, like it's right there in the middle. And is that why we call it taint, or did somebody come up with that after we were calling it taint and they thought they were clever? It is clever, so no offense to them. These aren't important questions, I apologize. Me being like, I need to conserve my beautiful voice, it is dying and I'm in deep, deep pain. I've never lost my voice in my life and I never will. BT dubs. That'll just put me in pain, but he will not stop me from... If I lost my voice, that'd be lovely, because then I would stop talking and I would stop being in pain. But he won't take that from me. I love that I'm like, I need to save my voice, and then I'm like, do you think it's called taint? Because taint your pussy, taint your butthole? Like, shut up. Oh, gargoyle. I've been having a lot of fun lately pronouncing A's like that. Instead of saying gargoyle, I'm saying gargoyle. And I ask Garrison if he needs to stop at Target. I say, do you need to stop at Target? And it's just like a fun little thing I've been into lately. Just another little quirk that makes me insufferable on a day-to-day basis. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Hello, Mr. Fish. This place would be different if I couldn't kill everything in the overworld. But I overleveled just for this. Usually I wipe my snot into my shirt. Today, tissue. By tissue, I do just mean bunched up toilet paper. Proletariat Abacus, 1 second. An abacus used by a merchant whose hard work eventually paid off. Aw. That's like a story of like, the American dream, you know? They don't respect the abacus in America. They really don't. And I think we should. Abacus is crazy. Especially people that can use that sucker. I mean, obviously, like, it doesn't have much of a place. Oh, am I peaking the audio? I'm going to stop the video real quick just to check the audio levels, because I did adjust some things before we record an hour and 40 fucking minutes of shit audio. So give me 1 second here. My audio is a little harsh and loud. I apologize. Went in and hopefully fixed that. It wasn't crazy, like it was doable. Now I turned my game down too much. Oh god, this gargoyle wants me dead. Wait a second, I can't hear the game. Turn that up. Okay. This place is beautiful. I guess it is a palace, you know. Who are all these men? Great men work hard. Blood and sweat, yes, into their dead. Rather dance till I'm out of breath. You know that one? Wise men, da da. I'll shut up. That hurts my throat. We'll enter the keep at the top of these stairs where the royal family held court. It connects to the throne room. I'm glad we got somebody that knows this place. Even though I'm the prince. You'd think I'd know, but I can't even begin to explain how I am the prince, but also I am not. Y'all know if you've been here, and if you haven't been here, leave. You are not welcome. Just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
That must be where Luis is, and it's probably the source of our problems. Let's go. Just die already. We'd better off without... Oh, God. Oh, we're hearing our anxieties. The people are hurling their abuses at me, and I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless well of anxiety. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I had to sneeze, and I ran all the way to the corner of this room just to sneeze away from the mic. Okay. What is this? 'Tis as though a wave of voices is pressing down upon us. Are these the voices of the people? This is bad. Let's get back. Bitch, take a Zoloft and be on your way. Yo, you know my ex-husband told me yesterday? We were talking while he was grocery shopping. And on the phone, on a Discord call. And I said, because he likes salmon. And I'm like, salmon, like, I get it, like, nutritionally dense and stuff. I'm more of a tuna guy. And I'm like, salmon to me is bugs. With the way that they're farmed, it's just disgusting. But he says he gets the wild salmon. He pays way too much for it. $5 a can for his salmon. I'm getting old, sister, but like dead ass. And he's like, well, get this. You know, the farmed ones are disgusting because everything about the way we force them to live and all that. But the wild ones, apparently our antidepressants and our sewage is leaking into the groundwater. This is like, he's being dead ass. Have I fact checked it? No, but I think he's right. Because he's not one to be wrong usually. He said that apparently our anti-anxiety meds are in our like sewage and it's leaking into our like groundwater, and that the fish are getting too bold because they're like not anxious anymore and they're becoming like aggressive. First of all, we need that. We need a challenge. Like when the whales are fighting back, it's like, we need this. Keep us on our toes. Keep us humble. This is more of that melancholisation, yeah? The staircase, I've never seen anything like it. I'm sensing something tremendous, but rather than crystallizing, it is as though hearts tormented by anxiety have been directly given form.
So you've come.
Oh, I hear his voice. I wish we could be lovers, Luis. I wish this could go differently. Oh. Welcome to the seat of my rule. I'd grown tired of waiting, Slater.
Wait.
Luis, that you? Where are you hiding, you bastard? I don't know how to read for him. I'm sorry. So you intend to halt our advance with traps, trickery, and the turmoil of the people. You're beyond hope, Luis. Stop you. You misunderstand. I simply told you I would await you in the royal capital, did I not? If you find you cannot proceed, you have failed. Flee back to solid ground and await my coronation.
Count Luis.
Damn him. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's enjoying this. Regardless, we must find a way to ascend these stairs. 'Tis the only way up.
I dare say.
To command an anomaly of this strength, there must be a magla source somewhere nearby. Ooh, I'm gonna have to find that and take it out. If we can find it and destroy it, then...
That sounds right.
Yufa's guess was right. I can feel something powerful from the other side of this door.
All right.
Beyond lies a courtyard. Something vile surely awaits us, so let us face it.
Please take care.
Y'all wanna go see what's vile? I would like to save beforehand, I really would. Or at least grab this spare clay thing.
Just take it.
Oh, Dragon Blood Sap, that's useful. Oh, me oh my. These are humanoid forms. Oh, this is beautiful and sick. Oh my god, like me right now with my allergies. That's beautiful. Oh, that's not good. But it's beautiful. I'm kind of obsessed with that. Hey, this game makes so many points artistically, in my opinion. Off to the garden. I can feel a strong presence up ahead. Let's face it head on. I don't want to have to, like, have my final videos in this playthrough be me snotty and sick as hell. What the? It's the ear thing. A human, is it? Straight to the point. That door's giving off the strongest aura of Magla here. We're so close.
So apparently...
I'd love to charge through it, but we should probably deal with the monster first.
We end this quickly.
Then let us make quick work of it. It'll be easy enough. I know these ears like the back of my hand. Homo Flamo. Do I know what you're weak to? Electricity. Boogie woogie. I ain't got nary an electric attack.
No, not this.
And if you think I do, you're wrong.
Are you prepared?
You go ahead and hit him with this.
I'll cut you down.
Is there another way?
I'm gonna hit him with one of these.
This should work.
Just to get the extra turns out of it. Now, or should I save these for like when I'm actually having a hard time? I don't know. Am I damn, they're not taking big damage. What is the level on this thing? Uh-oh. 65. Okay. This is very similar to Basilio's medium physical electric move, but not the same, which is interesting.
Now, warrior.
Heavy slash with high crit. But this lowers attack, which is nice, and saves on MP. Hasso Toby. 8 times! That's crazy. I'll go with Vorpal again. And that way when this ear does get a turn, it doesn't do too much damage. Oh, I should hit a weakness.
This'll do it.
There we go.
Electric shock. Let justice prevail. Oh, bolts of lightning!
No holding back. Hack and slash.
Breath of Battle. I'm like, I hate to be a Nintendo person who's like, I'm so excited to spend $500 on a new console to play a game I already own. But I am so excited because I finished the main story of Tears of the Kingdom, but there's so much side stuff that I never got to. And I've been like for months being like, I should get into that. I'm really excited to get into that. Now that I can play it in fucking high res, high clarity and what all that. Very excited for that. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Is this really my best move? Heavy physical slash. Extreme Almighty. It's a human as well, so damage boosted against human type monsters. Big damage comparatively compared to the other damage we've been dealing.
Now, warrior.
Oh, critical, hey!
I want Vitus power.
I always forget about physical moves have that higher chance of landing a critical. That's a nice little bonus.
You better be ready.
Electric shock.
I also like that me changing my outfit has not affected the music anymore. Because earlier in the game, whenever I'd change my outfit to this, it would change the battle music to match Shin Megami Tensei 5 battle music, which, while great, robbed this game of its identity. Well, that takes care of the monster. Now the matter of the door. Oh no, that's 3, 4, 5. How many is that? 3, 4. That's 4. Oh, there's many. All around the garden. Oh, but they're just like ghosts of the real one. If you see that real one in the middle, that takes a real, like, less hazy physical form.
Wait.
Hold a moment. Have we not seen this human before? I recall it from the depths of the Dragon Temple. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's identical to the humans in the Lost City. Knowing this perhaps is the reason it came back.
And that means...
Because there's a main body elsewhere, right? It's the same problem.
What if...
I sense a presence different from the others in the deepest part of the courtyard. I'm an adult, you don't have to explain this to me. I saw it. The main body we seek may be there. If we defeat that one, that should take care of the others. Let's finish it.
I'm heading out.
Now, it was deep in the courtyard. What is my method of attack? When I move, they move? No, not anymore. Yes. Yes, they still do. I don't really know. If you don't know, then just trudge forward. Oh, can he fit through here? Nah. So they have their little paths. I'm not afraid of these fish. Oh, that was mud? Look how slow I'm going. Not in my... In this handsome little suit? Don't make me dry clean this. Do y'all fuck with dry cleaning? You should. But I don't. I don't fuck with admin. Y'all... I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind. I was going to bring up some really boring admin in my life, like going to the post office and stuff. And I was like, actually, this is deeply unimportant. He's going to get me. He's going to get me. He's going to get me. Ah, okay. I don't fear these dogs either.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
So where's the real one? Get out of here.
I knew we could count on you.
Ah, okay.
Push through. That's the way.
Let me kind of scope this. What the hell? Nasty. Okay. Get out of here. Teeth! I know they were chatting up in here. Chattering teeth. The two of them gossiping. Gossiping in the garden. I think I'm gonna have to go through the front. Through the maze of shrubbery. Get out of here.
All right. How's that? Impressive as ever. I imagine that would be of use.
I don't feel good killing the teeth. I really don't. Oh, nuts.
Is everyone prepared?
Warrior!
They're weak to light, right?
Think this.
$150. I don't have a lot of light things. I'll throw one at it.
Hit their weak point.
Oh, he's got HP. Oh, I thought he was gonna die so easily. Nuts.
Flare.
Oh, I do have to kind of watch my MP. That is one thing. So I want to have full MP as I enter that battle with Louise. I want to be as prepared as possible.
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
This will lower his defense, which will be nice.
Lightning.
I call upon royal power within. Here. Let's go.
Light.
My nose is getting clogged up again. Don't do this to me, because then I'll talk like, hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Like, I can't do this. Don't. Oh, nuts. Okay.
This looks looks valuable.
Never seen
Divine Light Gloves. Whoa! Prevents a bunch of stuff and stats up. Whoa. Prevents all physical status ailments. Ooh! We're getting really nice preventative things lately. Whether it's passive skills or items and accessories. Which makes me think maybe I want to apply some of those before I fight Louise. Because what if he makes us anxious or scared or anxious or fearful or anxious? Or like what if he like fills us with like an anxiety? What if he makes us worry? Oh, there are so many possibilities. This could be bad. Hey, teeth.
That was brilliant.
Was it brilliant, Stroll? Let me kind of see their paths. He just goes back and forth right here. And then that other one, I think I'm pretty much good to go. Oh, but the mud. A true stick in the mud I am. I didn't get hit by a single one of them.
Look!
There it is. That's gotta be the main body. I can sense its difference. This thing's been a right pain in the arse. All that's left to do is to crush it, yeah?
Watch out!
On your guard, everyone. This one won't go down easy. Please, God, say it will. It seems to know we're ready to fight. On your guard. Why? If y'all got any tips, ain't nobody watches these. If y'all could please watch this and let me know, like, how do y'all deal with allergies? I can take an allergy pill. I think what I need is a multi-pronged attack. I'm just taking one type of little 24-hour pill. I know a Benadryl, like a classic old-fashioned antihistamine, does a great job, but it also like knocks you the fuck out, which I prefer not to live that life. But if I have to live that life for a little bit, I can. I think I should hit classic antihistamines along with like the Magazaprams or whatever. Like there's so many different types that I bet I could mix and go crazy with. And then maybe I've never gotten into the shit people be jamming in their nose. But maybe that would help me out. It's been bad. And once I get a new filter for my Dyson and get these holes in my house plugged up, I think I'll be better. And once I can turn my air on and not have my windows open, I think I'll be okay, because I've never had them like this. But I'm like sleeping with my window open and it's raining and the central AC is not working and my Dyson has been saying change my filter for 2 years. And I'm like, who cares? You're blowing air. I don't need you to filter. Clean the air. The air is already clean, in my opinion. It's not, if you look at the numbers. But in my head, I'm like, clean air. I live in Missouri, you know, not Los Angeles.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Yeah. Let's get into the game.
Warrior! Not now.
Is he still weak to electric?
Electricity.
I know that's right.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
I will come forth, royal soul. You better be sure. Let's try this.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
lightning strike.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
Is
down,
everyone with
Bastilio.
blade in hand?
Look, if I go silent for too long, my face starts like building up all the liquids and mucus. But also if I talk for too long, then like my throat hurts.
Perhaps not.
I've got to stop complaining about the allergies. Let's talk about the game. It's an ear. I don't know what to tell you. It's wearing little people as earrings, and the little people earrings seem to be commanding it. And also it is pierced through the top with an arrow, which is beautiful.
Shall vanquish evil.
The humans are beautiful, and I've always said that. Humans are beautiful. In this game and in my life. People are lovely.
Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice one,
Beautiful.
Stroll.
Look at my sword glowing. Beautiful.
This is it.
Big boy damage.
Come here! Electric shock.
Woogie woogie.
Let justice prevail.
Warrior.
Okay, his attack is already down by 3. His defense is down by 2 or 3. We're doing alright. Raging Edge. Oh no. That didn't do much of nothing. He doesn't do much. Oh, his attack is super lowered.
Vitus power. The magic seed is still up.
All right. Lightning strike.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
I wish the noise cancellation algorithm that I have kind of running on this mic, which makes my audio, my vocal audio sound a bit thinner than I'd like, but it helps because I use it's not the, I don't use, I should be using a dynamic microphone. People that are on stream with condenser microphones, that's the wrong type of microphone in my opinion. And here I am doing it. But like, that's because I use this mic for other things that a condenser makes more sense for. It picks up everything. So the noise cancellation helps a bit, but I know y'all still hear me jamming these buttons, and I know y'all hear my mouth being wet, and I know y'all be getting ideas and don't, okay? Okay, this thing's done. Real dunzo situation here. One order of Dunyan rings, you know what I'm saying? With some cancel sauce on the side. I don't need to burn all that MP.
Maybe not.
Let's do a melee attack. We never do melee attacks. Because why would we? Lame.
I'm better and stronger.
Love that guy. Basilio, what a man.
Got it.
We've done it. That should take care of the humans blocking the door.
What do you think?
Shall we return to the door then? No.
Oh, really?
I've got exploring to do. I wasn't able to explore earlier because there were ghost ears walking around. I'm sorry y'all hear me sniffing. Actually, you know what we're going to do? What time? We are 21 minutes into the recording, into this recording right now. It's going to be longer in the video for you because I had to stop the recording for a minute to fix the sound. We're going to do a challenge called 10 minutes of not talking about allergies. Or the side effects of my allergies, okay? 3, 2, 1, not talking about that. Just go silent for 10 minutes. Hey, Mr. Lizard. That's a buff lizard. That lizard is yoked, as the kids say. Yoked is a new word. I'm liking it. Jacked. Oh, wait. There's items over here. Getting mud on my Joe in high school outfit. You do hate to see it.
How nice. This should prove
Shin Megami Tensei 5. You've heard me talk about it so much, you've maybe even seen me play it so much. It's the only game on this playthrough I've played twice. Xenoblade Chronicles I've played like twice, I guess, but I didn't finish either playthrough. I have finished Shin Megami Tensei 5 on this channel twice. That game was just perfectly made for me. Just like the vague lore of like fill it in yourself with like good, bad, evil, demons, angels, all that. The ambivalence of it all, you know? The beautiful floral outfits. Look at this outfit. And then the beautiful main character with his long, flowy blue hair. It's like they really created a game just for me. And it was my first Shin Megami Tensei game. So I was like, oh me, oh my. And now I'm hooked on Atlas games. And Atlas is making money off me. And they're going to keep making money because if this game ends up coming to Switch 2, like it seems like it's gonna, along with Soul Hackers 2, all games that I've already bought. This one I bought for $160 because I bought the deluxe edition. Guess who's gonna get another 70 out of me on Switch 2? And guess who's gonna like smile doing? I'm gonna be waiting in line, $70 in hand, like I'm ready, like I'm ready to get scammed. But it's not a scam. It's just a bad financial decision on my end. People love to say something's a scam just because like something that's a bad deal isn't a scam. If you're getting what you're told you're going to be getting, it's not a scam. Like if they're not lying about the product, they're just overcharging you. You're just being overcharged. You're not being scammed. Okay? I am struggling, but doing my best. I've talked about this before. The word gypped, like, oh, he gypped me, as we used to say. If in case it like doesn't stand out to you, it's like, why is that bad? I mean, everybody is differently sensitive, and maybe you don't feel like you have to be sensitive to that. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. You sort that out. But it's based on gypsy and about like how the Roma people are just associated with
We're safe for now.
scamming and tricking. Hilary Duff's Gypsy Woman. We've talked about this. Yeah, ever since I learned that, I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm not going to say that personally. I'm making the choice to be sensitive toward that. And I thought it'd be easy, because usually when I have to cut a word out, easy. But that one keeps wanting to slip out. And I'm like, what the heck? So, still working on that. And not saying that in passing. It's not time, 1 second. Ah, nuts! Okay, that's one strike against what we're not talking about. I'm so sorry, but like that was my body like physically needing me to do that. I shouldn't have talked about it though. Something red over here in is it in Elementa? I also feel like I can't. I'll talk about it in like 10 minutes. I can't talk about it right now. Oh, I didn't get it. Wait a minute. Get over here.
There they go.
There I flop.
That was well done.
This mud, it doesn't make this fun to traverse.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Memento hairpin.
Worthwhile discovery. Put it to good use.
Come on! If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Those little silver homotentas, I think are my favorite ones. Like the ones we've been seeing that have more of a feminine look today.
Everyone all right?
Those might be my favorite ones, though I do love them all. Look at that, there's a cat over there. I could have saved that. We'll hit that cat, Plateau if you know his name. We'll save there when we go back over there.
All right. How's that?
Okay. There's... Oh, wait, those are all enemies, not items. But there are items over there. Wait, there's more ears? So there must be another physical ear to take down, should I need to. Treasure chest right there that I'll have to get at some point. And then 2 items over there. You gotta let me trudge through this. I want to grab everything. Which is funny, like, end game to be like, I want to grab everything. You gonna use it? No. Maybe in a New Game Plus situation. Maybe if they let you carry that stuff, but when am I doing New Game Plus? For me, New Game Plus is buy this game again on Switch and lose my save file on Xbox. Like, hate to say.
Exemplary.
This game does seem like it's like ripe for like a New Game Plus, because it seems like... Oh, I couldn't go grab that item. I've got to go all the way back around to go grab that other item. But, what's I saying? Oh, I thought this game was going to be like ripe for a New Game Plus because there's so many relationships you have to follow, and I just assumed I wouldn't get them all done. But I got them all done. And did I see every labyrinth? Probably not. I don't know. It felt like I did. It felt like I had no quests left to do. No tears left to cry, even.
Nice work.
We'll have to check the guidebook at the end. But we can't check the guidebook now, because I will spoil something. Okay, walk through here, go up and grab that chest. Ooh, y'all are gonna hate how much I love exploring. A man can't be adventurous? Tell that to Sir Francis Drake. The only reason I know about the Spanish explorer Sir Francis Drake, if that was a Spanish explorer, the only reason I know about Sir Francis Drake is because when I was in 1st grade, my sister was in 3rd grade, and she did a science project about how rats respond to different types of music, okay? So for this experiment, she had to what? Get a rat. 1 second. Hey, something's off. They're still here. But there does seem to be fewer of them. Defeating the main body had at least some effect.
That's surely right.
I can sense the presence of another main body. I believe it is on the opposite side as the previous enemy. Time to explore. Sir Francis Drake. The garden we ain't seen yet, hey? Nothing for it but to kill the thing.
All good.
Don't lose hope. If we can beat it, we can get through it. Let's start the search. Today's Sunday, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Which means I gotta do laundry, soak my chia seeds for the week and cook the quinoa for the family for the week. I'm telling you, it's seeds around here. I'm not joking. I prepare my week's seeds on Sunday, and I do my laundry. Where was I going with this? So these things are in my way to get to the treasure chest? No, they're not. Ah, yeah, they are.
Okay.
Ah, Sir Francis Drake, though, as I was saying. Where's it? There's the chest. Ah, I've got to go under this bridge. Okay. So she had to get a rat. And she named it Sir Francis Drake. Which, why she in 3rd grade was, like, aware of Sir Francis Drake, I don't know. My sister's an academic, and she always has been, hate to say. She's a genius, but not like an academic in a boring way. She's not an academic, she's just incredibly smart and studied.
That was brilliant.
Because you can be smart and not know anything. And you can know everything and be dumb as hell. But she's got a little sprinkling of both. She's pretty damn smart and she knows a lot. I'm gonna say something so controversial. She knows so much more than me. And I think she's more capable within this world than me. I do think I am naturally smarter than her. Not by much, which I think everybody in my family would disagree. I think everybody would say Danielle's the smartest, and nobody would ever say I'm not smart. But like, I do think they would say Danielle's the smartest, and I disagree with that. Just because you're reading philosopher books and pretending, playing the role. But she's very smart. I'll shut my ego off there before I become too unlikable. Let me look at this map and kind of plan my attack. And just go up here. I don't want to be fighting his ears though. I don't want to get haphazard. Also, it is now 31 minutes into this recording, so I can talk about allergies again. And I'm going to avoid talking about them too much. But I do want to point out that I feel like I can't enunciate. I'm usually not good at enunciating as it is. Oh, this thing's going to get me. When do you turn around? When do you turn around? Oh, you turn this way. Ooh, I thought he was going to just go yoink back around. Oh, nice. Well, it's Joever for me. Is it though? No, it's actually not, believe it or not. Okay. Does Joever saying it's Joever, does that stem from like something to do with Joe Biden? I just feel like it does. It must, right? I don't know like the etymology of saying it's Joever. But I would bet it has to do with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the seed that culture grew from. But Donald Trump doesn't want you to know that. He's trying to rewrite the history books. No offense, I think Joe Biden seems like a fine enough guy. I don't know much about the guy. I'm not a political person. Did anybody like love him? Like, I think liberals like didn't hate him. I don't know. During the Gaza stuff, they were like mad at him. But did anybody be like, man, that's somebody I can really believe in? Or is it just like, he's not Trump? Right? I don't know. I'm not political, so let's not even try to get into it. I'm not equipped for that conversation. And even if I were, I'd be too bored to have it with you. It's not interesting to me. But these things do matter. I'm not saying these things don't matter. If you are expecting social responsibility from me, you're not going to see it. Trust that I am. But you're not going to see it. Sometimes social responsibility is quiet, and I know what you're thinking, silence is violence. Well, then consider me violent. Yeah, jot that down. I'm not silent, but I'm silent about the issues. Am I? Okay, enough of that. No more allergies and no more vaguely political.
Nice find.
But how when everything's political nowadays? Enough. But me purely existing as a queer is a political, you know? Yeesh. I could be so insufferable if I wanted to. You think I'm insufferable now, bitch? Trust me, God, I could play it up. Sometimes, I don't know why, I'll just like get stuck doing little bits, which I know the reason I'm insufferable. And I'll like start like playing characters, like I'm gonna be annoying vegan today, which I'm not vegan, but I'll just like start saying things like that I would think one would say in like a caricature kind of way, like really overdone. And then I'm like, wow, I have a great capacity to be believably annoying. So I'm either a great actor or just another insufferable man on God's green earth. But most actors are just insufferable men on God's green earth, if you think about it. They don't want you to know that either. My videos get no views, and here's why. It's not because they're not good videos. It's actually because they're... what's the word? They're shadow banning me for speaking the truth. I love when a bitch says, I'm shadow banned. Bitch, you're just not interesting. And I say that as somebody who's like, doesn't give views, like, you know what I mean? You and I both. Oh, it is playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 music now. I fear that I'm going to have to go into the music and post-processing and turn it up, because I think I turned my voice up too much. We'll get there when we get there. Get this little guy out of here. Oh, this poor light attack is going to be the end of him. Rest in peace, Elementa. Love you. You're just a little guy. And I love a little guy. That's why I like Pikmin. New Denpamin? I was so excited for New Denpamin. Downloaded it on my Switch Lite, never played it. Why? I bet it's fun. Just never got to it. And this was like last year. Oh, there it is. I wasn't even looking for it. I was just trying to grab all the garbage. Now, let's see if it's as easy to get to him as it was the last one. Let's kind of look at the paths of these things. So that one kind of bounces straight line to and fro there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look at that one. And no. Let me not get in a fight. Let me look at the other one as well. Oh, that one does a turn. That one does a whole loop. Oh, this is gonna be easy. I just heard a wet noise. Ew. It's probably those two. Good luck to me. Do you think he's gonna get me? Do you think they can hear really well? Or, cause like, just because they're shaped like an ear doesn't mean that they function as an ear. Just like sometimes I see candles shaped like fruits. They don't function as a fruit. They just look like it. Do you think they like function as ears? Doesn't matter. I've picked up on the other main body. It's got a different aura than the others. No offense, Galaga, it also just looks deeply different. If we defeat this one, the humans blocking the door will finally vanish. Let us be on with it. I wish I could enunciate. I really do. I wish I could make these videos better for you. Do this one. Oh, this one's not called Homo Flamma? Void Black Homo Orleon. What's the Flamma then, that we fought previously? Was it not an ear? I can't remember things. I've got that. Yo! I don't know which... Oh god, oh god, oh god, what was I saying? I don't know which allergy pill I'm taking, like what it's made of. It's very little white 24 hours, but there's a few different ones, so like I don't know which one it is. It fucks with my head. Like it feels like I am high and fucked up all day. Not anything too drastic, but it is like a little bit like I'm spaced the fuck out on this thing. Because I've been on it all week. What am I hitting it with? I could hit it with electricity just for fun. I really could. But I won't. Critical hit. One day I'll stop saying boogie woogie anytime electricity comes up, but man, if you sent me to electrician school, which my best friend Harry went to electrician school the other year, just to see if it suited him, and it didn't. It's invisible and it's powerful. That's very scary stuff. But if I was in electrician school, it would be game over. Every time the teacher said like electricity, I'd be like boogie woogie, and then the big yeah. So that's gonna be electric, boogie woogie. Like They would kick me right the fuck out. I got kicked out of a humanities through film course in college. You want to hear that? Nothing that interesting, just I'm too funny. I'm too funny and clever. And what's crazy is my sister recommended that course because her and the teacher got along really, really well. And it seemed like a really good course. I have no criticism of the course other than like, lighten up. But yeah, when I was 18, I got kicked out of humanities through film. Which, what is more of the humanities than comedy itself? But was it comedy or just disruption? Subjective. It wasn't even that disruptive. Like, I raised my hand, like, I got called upon. I wasn't interrupted, nothing. Whatever. But it was continual. It wasn't like one act got me removed. It was like a pattern of behavior. And it is what it is. College wasn't for me. One time I sent my ex-husband, when he was my boyfriend, to my math class with my wig on. And he drew on comically big eyebrows because I used to have much bigger eyebrows than I do now. I'm aging, you see. And like nobody said anything. He just went to my math class. Because at Mesa Community College in San Diego, nobody is there like, nobody there is paying attention to you. They don't care about you. They are here to get their basics done and then go to UCSD. Like everybody there is there to do serious things and move on to more serious things. I think that's what I liked about it. Like nobody gave a fuck about what I was up to. And thank God. All I was doing when I was in college was not going to school and going to the beaches in La Jolla and having sex with porn star ex-boyfriends. Like, it is what it is. They hate to see a young man having fun and living his life. I was painting at home, dyeing wigs, being 18, being afraid of the post office. I've been afraid of the post office since day one, which is crazy because every time I go to the post office, I'm like, it is kind of like a nice vibe in here. It's weirdly quiet and still. It's an odd vibe, but I think it's nice. And people talk about post office workers like they're hostile, and I can see how that could be a thing. I've never gotten that from them. They've been nothing but sweet to me, so. Don't know what y'all are talking about. Don't know why I fear the post office. I don't even fear it. It's admin. I just can't do administrative tasks. Executive dysfunction, administrative dysfunction. I forgot Heisman's got his bipples out. There, that's one more problem solved. I dare say that this time the human should be truly eradicated. Shall we return to the door? I got exploring to do, babe. You mean to search the current area further? Very well, let us leave no stone unturned. Okay. And no stone unturned there will be. And what sucks to me about the 24-hour allergy medicines is like, it's like, you know, take one a day. That's 24 hours. But whenever my allergies like flare up a little bit, I want to like pop another. Whereas something like a Benadryl or classic antihistamine, you can kind of re-up. Maybe you shouldn't. But you can, and like you will get an effect from it. My allergies haven't been like this since 2021 when I was living in a house that was very drafty and also like had like an active gas leak and also an active mold problem. So this time period, if you watch my first playthrough on this channel, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I'm a really annoying person in those videos, but I think they're really funny, though I'm insufferable. And I was actively living with, I'm not joking, mold and a gas leak in those videos, and you can hear me talk about, like, I can smell gas in here and stuff. I didn't learn about the mold thing until a little bit later, and you can tell, like, I was fucked up, and then I was on every allergy medicine in the world at that time. And then a bunch of caffeine to counteract the sleepiness that was brought on by those medicines. So I was absolutely tweaked and geeked. And I couldn't breathe. I remember I like could not breathe during like that period of my life, probably because of like the mold, but also because all the compounded allergy medicines I was taking to like get through work. And then all the like energy drinks I was also having to get through work. The chest tightness. It was just something wicked. And I'm so glad I have the person I was at that time captured in those videos, because you can tell this is a man living with mold and a gas leak. And I'm like not joking. I was like not lucid. My friend Joey has had lucid stocks for like 11 years. I remember like 11 years ago, he's like, yeah, I've got these lucid stocks. I was like, what is Lucid? It's an electric car company who has just been steadily on the up and up. And to my knowledge, really peaked on the up right now because Tesla is not doing great, you know? So I hope Joey is, you know, I hate the rich, but I hope that man is Splooge Duck. What's his name? Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDucking into coins every night. Vorpal Blade. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I've lived through so much. Every man I've loved killing themselves? Not every man, but a lot of them. Meth addiction, mold, a gas leak for months on end. Okay, hit him with this, I guess. Our MP's not looking great. I could be more conservative. But I do have MP recovering items. I just, like, don't want to burn them out before I fight Louis. I'm a survivor. You know, I'm talking about a single mom who works two jobs. That's been in my head a lot lately. I've been thinking about getting a new capture card, one that supports 4K 60. I've talked to y'all about this. I found one that I like that's not crazy priced. But at the end of the day, I'm like, why? 1440 is such a sweet spot for recording. Because like the file size is manageable. And I don't really get views. If I had like, you know, like a following, maybe they'd be like, yeah, deliver the best quality I can. I also wouldn't come on here and just talk about how sick I am all the time, you know? Like maybe if I don't know. We'll see. If this capture card craps out though, then I'd probably go get a different one that's 4K 60 capable. But if this one works and like I'm having fun and like I'm able to upload in a quality that's not atrocious, like, you know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter. But I just love doing things well. Like, I don't know how to say that without feeling like self-conscious, because to say I love doing things well and then upload these videos and you're like, well, those aren't good. It's like, oh, nuts. I put my belief in something I did earnestly and nobody agreed that it was as good as I wanted it to be or believed it to be. So it's quite vulnerable to say, but I like to do things well. And like, yeah, I don't make money and it feels silly to like put money into something, but it's also like fun for me to make these videos and capture them. But also, this boring topic. Next, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Chinese checkers? I don't know what Chinese checkers is about. I don't really know how to play. We used to have Chinese checkers growing up because I grew up what? Chinese. That's not true. But we did have Chinese checkers. Is it from China? But I liked all the colorful pieces. I know regular checkers. Apparently checkers isn't as much of a thing in some other countries. Like, I saw some Australians talking about like they're aware of checkers, but they didn't really like fully understand it. And I was like, is that a thing over there? Or is that just a thing for those two people that were discussing it? Where am I going? Down. I also need to go under the bridge to get that treasure chest. Already got it. Okay, cool. I don't remember doing that. Proud of myself, though. I think the main reason for a 4K 60 capture card is like obviously the videos are better, but also I would like to be able to play my games in 4K when I'm recording. Like, I feel like I'm missing part of my experience when I have to play this at 1440p. Now this game, not such a big deal because this game, you know, it looks like what it looks like, which looks good, but it's not like a high fidelity, you know, game. But Shin Megami Tensei 5 looked beautiful in 4K. And whenever I came to play while I was recording, had to lower it to 1440. Not a huge deal. I'm not a huge graphics person, but when they are there, they are something I enjoy. Like, it's not something I require, but like, I do enjoy them. But, whatever. Because the minute I stop recording, you know what I do? I hit one of these. Go up over here. I hit this. And you can't see it's under my face, but I hit 4K UHD. But I just do that when you're not around. Like a husband who eats fast food in his car because he doesn't want to have to buy it for the whole family and he wants a moment to breathe to himself, and that is okay. I hope the mother does the same. Daggers carried by a famous gambler. Normal attacks that land will always deal critical hits. What? Who wields two knives? A faker? Ah, Heismay could use that. He could be dodging every attack and landing hella criticals. Oh, we should have focused on Heismay. He just didn't make sense early game, and my little immediate gratification mind was like, put Heismay on the back line. He's tiny and fragile. And now I realize, do not count people out. Do not count people out just because they're tiny and fragile. They are very capable. Okay. We've grabbed everything down here that I could want to grab. So onward we go. Maybe even upward. I don't know if we're going upstairs or downstairs. I just know we're taking some stairs. Looks like it's up. Are we climbing the palace? Probably. Luis sees himself a king. He wouldn't relegate himself to a basement.
Very nice.
Sorry I had to hear that wet, nasty noise. Just as we surmised, the humans are gone. And beyond that door is a maglosaur strong enough to block the staircase.
I don't like this.
I've never felt anything quite like it. It's far more than an ordinary melancholia crystal for sure. Far more than I presume. You have some idea? No, we'd best see for ourselves.
Okay.
Then let's make sure we're ready. Prepare what you need and we'll head in. I can tell it's a serious... I smell weed. I know I got a sick nose. Wait, are both my nostrils working? Oh my god, we're improving. Earlier today is one nostril worked, and I was like, thank God, because when I woke up, it was none nostrils working, so. God is real. God is good. I smell weed. Nobody in my house smokes weed. And by nobody, I mean me and Garrison, because nobody else lives here. But the neighbors do, and sometimes we come home, and it's like, oh, nuts. But they're really lovely people, and it's never too intense, so it is what it is. They're also, like, quiet and nice. Like, there's no real issue. Okay. Garden reservoir. Also, Garrison used to play tuba and flute every single day. If they can put up with that without saying anything to us, I can put up a little bit of weed smell. Whatever is waiting for us here is really powerful. Everyone ready?
Very well.
Oh, did we save? Oh, I don't know if I didn't save, did I? Fuck! It probably auto saves before the fight. This game is really kind about that. 1 second, gotta wipe something. Not my butt. Ooh-wee. We are ready then. Oh. There have been so many big, beautiful, ornate humans in this game. Whenever they throw a beast like this at me, I'm like, give me something interesting. Give me another Bosch painting of a monster. Don't just give me, like, fantasy beast. Oh, sound. We've got company. Seems like the guardian of this area, though I don't think it's a melancholia crystal that he's guarding.
What?
Whoa. It looks very... It looks very Etria. Like, very ancient looking. What is that statue? I sense something emanating from it, far more dangerous than a melancholia crystal.
Focus.
The details can wait. We must cut them down first.
Watch out.
Watch out, here they come. I hope the way this game ends leaves room for an immediate sequel. And if not, I trust that they'll make something, another metaphor game, whether it's an immediate sequel or just another in the line of games. But I'm liking these characters. Give me an immediate sequel, but it depends on how it ends. Let me play this game from Luis's perspective. Give me one of those type of sequels. What's he weak to? Ice? And wind. Heavy ice. I don't have any extreme ice. It's very flop of me. What a waste of MP. I don't need to be dealing one-time weakness. What a waste. I'm gonna use it though. What's crazy is I had an ice attack that didn't inflict the weakness and I swapped it out for the one that inflicts the weakness and uses more MP. Everybody's got an ice attack though, that's kind of lovely.
I shall fight as no holding back. The power of ice.
I'm not gonna use that one because it's just the MP is crazy. But so is this.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just hit him with a melee attack for now. I think I'll be okay.
All right. Freeze.
Come! Oh, shards of ice!
I shall vanquish evil. Be frozen.
Easy enough. Inferno Rod. Lots of leaves of light up in here. Ooh, that takes care of them.
And
so what's this statue supposed to be? Looks like some kind of dragon. There's a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with a swing of his scepter, whereupon it would rise to his defense. Oh, and didn't we see Luis sitting across from his scepter being like, please, scepter, when will you wake up to me? Is he gonna wake up dragons? Don't make me fight dragons and Luis. Except for if Luis could take off everything but a loincloth and ride on a dragon, I think that would be a beautiful visage. And I could get into that. Yet this is the first time I've seen it glow. 'Tis but a mere statue, so I...
Hey.
Mere statue, she says. That thing's making me hair stand on end.
That's surely right.
The magla's gushing out of the crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You mean to say that the castle's cloak of magla, it all springs from this statue? Impossible. I've never known the palace to house any such font. Whatever it is, it's not doing us any favors. Let's break it down and fast. Wait, hold. This statue is a piece of art, an heirloom instated in the royal palace for years. You cannot just shatter it like those foul crystals. I'd be more worried about saving the world than saving the art if I were you. Heirloom or not, this thing's bad news.
yeah.
Aye, it's clear that it's in a bizarre state. Can't just leave it alone? Will you do the honors later? How am I going to break that? It looks solid. Simply. What the hell is this? What's going on? Fear not, I sense no danger. In fact, the magla appears to be fading. Hold. Any of you hear that? Sounds like a voice coming from within the light.
Look.
You're right. I hear it too. It sounds like... Is it the people?
Hey.
Give your allegiance to Lord Luis. This is a fight for justice that we staked our survival on.
Hey.
Our government's laws have done nothing to protect us. Might is right. Ooh, you're with us or you're against us, and we'll bloody our fist if it means setting this right. Oh, what the? Oh, we freed the people from Luis's ideals? Or whatever spell was holding them to agree with Luis's ideals? What just happened?
What is it?
What did I... Why was I so angry? I was so scared and it felt like tearing someone to shreds was the only answers. Answer. No, you're right. It felt like, I don't know, like the only way to settle our differences was to smash their faces in.
That's, well...
Aridin. You were swallowed whole, swallowed by what anxiety can do to you. Anxiety.
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see a villain who doesn't truly exist. You become convinced that if you could only snuff out the villain, then all would be well. But the world isn't that simple, and now it seems they've restored some of our reason.
Listen to me.
Everyone, listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it never has before. If we let our fears dominate us, if we lack the courage to move forward, then we and our town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark and ye can hardly see what's in front of ye, but if we stop walking, that would be the end of us.
Hope has returned.
My one plea is this: live by your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be by your choice. We do not fight alone. We love to see it.
Was that?
Just now. That was Barton's voice, wasn't it?
Yes.
I thought I heard it as well, but he is in Martira, so how did his voice...
I dare say.
I don't think it was his voice so much as his sentiments, transmitting through the Magla. As the source of Magla's emotion, in a place this thick with it, it's small wonder those emotions would come through as clear as one's voice.
I see.
I see. So the voices we heard near the staircase were Slater's detractors. But has the Magla cleared the strong emotions of those who support him, forced their way past the anxiety to reach us here? Emotion strong enough to reach all the way here, eh? You'd better not let them down, Slater. I can feel the emotions of the people of Martira, my second home of Martira. I love Martira. Martira? It's not okay. It's not Missouri, but it's a nice place for Missouri boys. Hold on a moment. Does that mean that by destroying the statue, we're returning some sanity to the city's people?
I see.
Perhaps so. Then that means that this is the source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. She's got a sword sticking right through her, poor Yufa. And that would mean, since this is the source of the Magla, the melancholization at the staircase would have dissipated, shouldn't it?
That sounds right.
It'd be worth checking. We should head back to the staircase. More reading today than I wanted to do. But I feel like I say that every video. Every time I play... things aren't perfect over here. I can hear cries of support drowning out the jeering.
We stand with you. You're our rightful king.
It's the same thing we heard by the statue. Listen to the voices of our supporters.
All right.
The melancholization has subsided. We can move forward once again. 'Tis something of a shock that the king's servant was the cause. Whoa. Those statues have been in the palace since time immemorial. So the voices of your constituents aided you in overcoming the melancholization. I should have considered that possibility. Answer us, Louise. What have you done to the king's servants? You can arrive at your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on. The throne rule is dull, and I yearn for entertainment. Is he really just sitting on the throne, all by his lonesome? There's no low he wants to sink to. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting by yourself. Oh, he'll see soon. We'll prove more than that. There are 4 of the king's servants in the royal palace. Let us destroy the remaining 3 and put an end to this. Oh, we got a proper temple up on our hands. 4 things to take down? What's wrong, Slater? Is there something over there? I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. Oh.
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Fordham. I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness.
I'm just now realizing that King Hythlodaeus, which they've talked about this, I just wasn't catching it. It's not news in the sense of being new, but it's something I'm just now kind of realizing and noticing. He's the race that has those horns here, the same race that Luis was pretending to be. I wonder if there's a tie there. Especially as this man, with these horns, that Luis was pretending to have, did have an Elden child. Elden like Luis actually is. I don't know what the conclusion to these assumptions, to these coincidences is, if anything, but I'm just saying I'm noticing that.
But ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
Oh, he was depressed.
You look fixated on something. Did you see something?
It seems nobody else saw what I just saw.
Actually, just now.
The late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps 'twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
It's probably true.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
Papa is speaking to me through the castle. That's an interesting revelation, was that he just gave up and I was lost. I have to go, unfortunately. I want to keep playing so bad. Hey Basilia, how you doing? I want to trek forward. I want to keep moving forward. I really do. Where's a cat to save at? Nowhere. But my body needs a break from all this talking. I wish they'd let me. Oh wait, saving's gonna be down here. So we got this section done. That's a good place to cut it. Sorry you had to watch me trudge through mud and gather treasures for so long, but it is what it is. As always, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me talk about my allergies. Next time, next floor of this, maybe we'll complete another floor of the 4 and reach Luis. But for now, see you later.